Welcome to episode 2 of Sit Back and Relax. My name is Anthony Mulcahy, and together with my mother Angela, we've been running the Gealach Gorm Singer-Songwriter Festival at the Gealach Gorm Theatre in Kill, County Waterford, Ireland, for around the last 10 years. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we've had to cancel our show this year. Like many others all across the world, everybody is feeling the pinch. We've been watching artists connect with their audience on social media for the last couple of months. So we've decided to put this series of shows together to showcase some of that amazing talent. We'll have songwriters, poets, musicians, artists all across the spectrum. So, without further ado.
Hey Angela and everybody out there, this is Mundy here, in case you didn't recognize me. I am delighted to be involved in this. Sorry that we're not in the same room doing this, but we're all united here online. That's the way things are at the moment. Hopefully they'll change swiftly. This is a version of my song To You I Bestow. It's an old song, but I found a new way of doing it with an open tuning. So here it goes. Well, you may not see me when you come back. I could be sharing someone else's pillow. My love for you's better than diamonds. To you, everything I bestow. And tomorrow I'll be dancing on my own. I'll need a kiss for my head that's aching. I'll be a hungry dog without a bone. My place with you's not taken. Kiss me and tell me it's not broken. Kiss me and kiss me till I'm dead. Well, I give you the stars from the bruised evening sky and a crown of jewels for your head now. For your head now. For your head now, for your head. One last night in bed for a time, 2 more wishes and both are for thine. 3 guesses you're the angel's child, 4 hopes that this love's not boiled. Kiss me and tell me it's not broken. Kiss me and kiss me till I'm dead. God, I give you the stars from the bruised evening sky and a crown of jewels for your head now. For your head now. For your head now. For your take you to the garden, we'll dance to an orchestra on the lawn. And we'll roll in the foggy dew and dance with the ghosts upon the dawn, and on the dawn, and on the dawn. Please kiss me and tell me it's not broken. kiss me till I'm dead. I would give you the stars from the bruised evening sky, and a crown of jewels for your head now, for your head now, for your head now, for your head. It's for your head now, for your head now, for your head. It's for your head. It's for your head now.
getting late. Standing all red-eyed, wearing your deep blue coat. Guess the light wasn't the strongest at that time of day. While I was waiting for no one, you came along. Just at the time that surviving started to slow. I had a feeling, though most of the time I am wrong, you'd step into my life for a while before you were gone. Oh, you still move me. Oh, you still move me. And I wanna live. I still wanna live in that picture we're in. Didn't want you to stay, 'cause I know why you were leaving. Your clean face on this soil dirt road we've been traveling. And the dust in your eyes, I can see it was blinding. God, I just couldn't help it if the wind started howling. Oh, you still move me. Oh, you still move me. I wanna live. I still wanna live. I wanna live. I still wanna live in that picture we're in. Thanks very much.
When rooks ripped home at eventide, and trees pegged shadows to the ground, the tinkers came to Carron Bridge and camped beside the famine mound. With long-eared ass and bony horse and blue-wheeled cart and caravan, and she, the fairest of them all, the daughter of the tinker clan. The sun flamed in her red, red hair, and in her eyes danced stars of mirth. Her body held the willow's grace, her feet scarce touched the springing earth. The night spread its star-tasseled shawl. The river gossiped to its stones as she sat beside the leaping fire and sang the songs the tinker owns. Songs as old as turning wheels, sweet as bird throats after rain, deep wisdom of the wild wet earth, the pain of joy, the joy of pain. A farmer going by the road to tend his cattle in the byre saw her like some fairy queen between the river and the fire. Her beauty stirred his brooding blood. Her magic mounted in his head. He stole her from her tinker clan, and on the morrow they were wed. And when the sunlight swamped the hills and bird song drowned the river's bells, the tinkers quenched their hazel fires and climbed the winding road to Kells. And from his house she watched them go, She watched them fade and vanish in the yellow firs. A cold wind blew across the sun and silenced all the singing birds. She saw the months run on and on. She heard the river fret and foam. At white of day the roosters called. At dim of dusk the cows came home. The crickets drummed their heated harps in hidden halls behind the hob, and told of distant waterways where the black moorhens dive and bob to shoot their glassy bubbles up and smash their windows on the stones, and brown trout hide their spots of gold among the river's pebbly bones. And too the ebbing sea that flung a net of sound about the stars set strange hills dancing in her dreams and meshed her to those wandering cars. She stole out from her sleeping man. She fled the fields that tied her down. Her face moved toward the rising sun, her back to the tired town. She climbed the pallid road to Kells, against the hill, against the wind. At Glownbear of the mountain streams, she came among her tinker kind. They bedded her between the wheels, and there her son was born. She heard the tinker woman's praise before she died that very morn. The years flew by like frightened birds that spill a feather and are gone. The farmer walks his weedful fields and makes the tinkers travel on. No more they camp by Carron Bridge, nor coax their fires to fragrant flame. They saw him with his dog and gun, they spat and cursed his name. And when May hid the hawthorn trees with stars she stole from out the skies, there came a barefoot tinker lad with red hair and laughing eyes. He left the road to cross the fields. The farmer shot him in the side. The smile went from his twisting lips. He told his name and died. That evening, when the neighbours came, they found the son lying on the floor and saw their father swinging high between the window and the door. They placed the boy upon the cart and cut the swaying farmer down. They swear a tinker maid came with them all the way to town. The sun flamed in her red hair, and in her eyes danced stars of mirth. Her body held the willow's grace, her feet scarce touched the springing earth. They buried them in Kyle Varnog, when eyes were moist and faces wan. And when the mound was patted down, the tinker maid was gone.
Si me pudieras tú querer un poquito más, no cambiaría nada. El invierno largo y frío, la primavera tierna, el sol, la guerra, el tiempo y el vacío. Pero yo sería más humano y un poeta nacería para poder ver magia en lo mundano, y aunque nada cambiaría, al mismo tiempo nada igual permanecería. Si pudieras tú quererme un poquito más, no cambiaría nada, salvo mi alma y mi mirada, mi existencia ilusionada por volver a ser feliz.
Hi, my name is Devin Mock, and I started The Wild Electric, a brand that primarily focuses on featuring my pyrography artwork. And if you don't know what pyrography is, it's literally the art form of drawing with fire. And in my case, I focus on doing this on wood that I find and collect. You can check out my work at The Wild Electric on Instagram or thewildelectric.com, but here's a little video to give you a taste of what it is that I do. Thanks for checking it out.
Hello, my name is Paul Noonan, and coming at you from Galway, where I'm on tour for the first time in many months. In Anthony's missives about this lovely project, he always refers to the mammy, and I had to Google her to actually see what her name was. So hello, Angela, and I want to do this song because I wrote this song for my mammy. It's a song called Light Catches Your Face. So sit back and relax. A dog-eared discipline in your handbag, a gathering of crumbs and 20 fags. I'd steal some chewing gum, a few stray coins. I'm sure you noticed, but didn't much mind. And so it goes. Yes, so it goes. So it goes. Here I am in the condiment aisle. I'm worried about my basil from Israel and New World wine. I need to lose these poses, reset my chimes to when I left the factory in your arms. And so it goes. Yes, so it goes. So it goes. That the words on the page start to swim as light catches your face and you're smiling. Oh, this must be what all the fuss is about. Trying to talk to me, all grateful and smiles. I'm glued to the TV, giving one word replies. It's small and shameful, it's a poor show. Beat myself up on the way home and go crying to my girl. And so it goes. So it goes. So it goes. And the words on the page start to swim as light catches your face and you're smiling. Oh, this must be what all the fuss is about. The words on the page start to swim as light catches your face and you're smiling. Oh, this must be what all the fuss is about.
If you are enjoying this show, you might consider making a small donation to Suicide or Survive, a nationwide Irish charity focused on breaking down the stigma associated with mental health issues. They offer a range of mental health and wellness programs and are leading the way through active collaboration which they believe will drive positive social change. The link is in the description below.
Hello, my best wishes to everybody at Gealach Gorm Theatre, and one for myself that I get to come visit when circumstances allow. A question of faith rings out for the needy. A look on my face for the only one who sees me. Life between the calls, thrust into the dark. Never been more aware of everyone than I am right now. All the strong ones, all the weak ones, all the lucky ones, all the lucky ones. If the worst comes, I know it's scary to address it. I would want you to know. So don't even sweat it, don't you waste time second guessing. It was only ever love, it's all it ever was. Don't tell me it's not funny or that I'm a bit too loud. All bets are off, I'm feeling everything I can right now. All the me I hid, the fucking uselessness of it, makes me wanna check on everyone we were leaving out. All the sad ones, all the mad ones, all the heavy ones, all the messy ones. If the worst comes, I know it's scary to address it. I would want you to know. So don't even sweat it, don't you waste time second guessing. It was only ever love, it's all it ever was. Don't worry, I'm gonna shut up right after I get my hug. If the worst comes, I know it's scary to address it. I would want you to know. So don't even sweat it, don't you waste time second guessing. It was only ever love, it's all it ever was. It's all it ever was. It's all it ever was.
2020 went from 0 to 60, hotter than the crack of a whip. Black Lives Matter overshadowed that COVID son of a bitch. The whole world was reeling as the plague was stealing lives, just snatching them up. But then a white man's knee on a black man's neck marked the moment we'd rewrite the book. And it'll be written in blood, on the skin of the white man's back. And if you don't like the way it reads, we'll just rewrite it with the bullwhip's crack. It ain't nothing new, it's just history repeating itself. But we couldn't read the feed, we just watched it bleed, red on black. But the message was clear, under the glow of the big white moon. Grab another beer, sit down here, play another fiddle tune. They hang them high in the woods, they hang them low by the courthouse steps. White racist motherfuckers, Bible bashing Hitler lovers, history will never forget. Okay, back to the plague. I guess the planet couldn't find a mask, because the Earth is just coughing itself inside out. It's 90 in the shade, still it's the coldest of days, and you can warm your hands on the buildings burning down, because all hell just broke loose, spat out its germs and dressed them all up in blue. If you thought they'd come to save you, because they're on their best behavior, think again, black boy, because they're coming for you. And they're coming for you first, so let the cameras roll. And they're coming out swinging, let the cameras roll. They're coming out shooting, and they're praying for looting, let the cameras roll. And for a second, they looked almost human, but they were just mourning the loss of their beloved chokehold. It's a video game. We all know who's in control. That white racist motherfucker, Bible-bashing Hitler lover, in that house that's supremely whiter than whiter than whiter than whiter than whites. Thank you.
As we come to the end of the second episode of Sit Back and Relax, Angela and I would like to thank all of the artists who came on board to perform for us. If you haven't seen the first episode, there's a link for it in the description below. There is some incredible talent there too. To close out this episode, we're going to head to Saugerties in New York to a dear old friend of mine, Jenna Nichols. Until next time, stay safe.
The stars are out tonight. Sleep tight under the moonlight, shining through windows on tired eyes. Close your eyes. People in the town are fast asleep. All of them, everyone are counting sheep. Now it's bedtime. Head on the pillow, it's time to sleep. You and I. So good night, lay your head down. It's time to sleep, you and I.